Hello everyone, I'm Renowned Zero. We are back again talking about some individuals who seem to think that they can just go around and still somehow harass Eric July by moving to Texas. And by individuals, I mean, of course, Riley and what's her name? Mint Salad. I don't know her real name. I don't really care about that, but seems to me that they're still, in this court case thing, and they believe that they should move to Texas to continue reporting on the Rippaverse, apparently, because that's something normal people do. They'll move entire states even while they have possible restraining orders and warrants. Riley had warrants in Texas, two to be exact, and it's costing them a lot of money to go back and forth with this court case. Well, you effed around and you found out because you thought you were going to go to a private event, have warrants out for your arrest, and then you thought, oh yeah, you're not going to get in trouble at all. No, and of course, we all know what transpired. Riley, of course, just floored out like an open book, just said every single thing that he was doing, weirdo stuff, like, I don't know, flipping off the camera at the Rippaverse warehouse, and among other things. But let's go ahead and talk about the Horseman, of course, closing in on 700K, 11.6K books sold. Of course, written by the legendary Chuck Dixon and penciled by Joe Bennett. You also have the ISOM statue available still. 136 is pretty good. Considering there's only 500, you better get in where you fit in. You also have things like the ISOM #1 signature series. I think this is still going on as well. I don't think this collection is closed yet, but it looks like it's going to close in 19 hours. I believe this one was also delayed, just like the Horseman campaign, because of things like Hurricane Milton. But let's move on to, of course, Represent as well with Acrobatic Chronicles Green. It's the first campaign that was launched with the Represent Publishing, and it seems to me that doing very well. 37,311, 919 books sold with a $50,000 pre-order goal. So yes, coming to us, of course, from Rippaverse Goalposts, where you see it right here, Mint Salad. Of course, she has me blocked, as more than half of these weirdos like Rippaverse, Mint Salad, Vaughn, Karen, things of that nature, all had me blocked on Twitter because they couldn't handle it. They couldn't handle that I was holding their feet to the fire, and they obviously couldn't handle me talking my crap back to them as they continue to talk crap about me. So, coming to us from Mint herself, honestly, Clipper is now considering moving to Texas. I don't know why you keep referring to him as young Clipper. It's a very weird thing. I just don't understand it. And leading into the 1A, right, it's called freedom of the press, or freedom of speech, to report on the Rippaverse full time, because if this goes to trial, it will be easier for us to move there for a bit than for us to travel back and forth to attend, and legally Clipper has to attend. Why would you move there temporarily? I mean, we already know what's going to happen. Obviously, Riley is going to continue to harass the Rippaverse warehouse employees. Obviously, Eric has to take it seriously because his employees' lives are his responsibility, considering that's the place he's at. Hobo says she just admitted that Riley's going to do it again like an idiot. Well, we already know these individuals are not all there in the head. They've proven time and time again that they aren't very smart. It would have been easier to not go there and be a crap stain at other people's gatherings like the smelly retards they are. I don't know how to read this as anything other than a direct admittance that he intends to come back to the warehouse and the like, a place he knows he's not welcome. You can't fix stupid. Eric doesn't have to do anything except let these folks build the case against themselves for him. I hear our prisons are really nice. He should request to be housed at Ferguson. Supposedly, they have a sauna. Jesus. Unhinged pattern of behavior. I don't think they understand how trespassing works or what restraining orders are. Clipper isn't shielded by a media news corp or a recognized journalist. He's literally a random dude stalking somebody else. Do they even have the money to move to Texas? Possibly with Mint Salad's OF ventures, because I don't believe that's how it works, especially if they think it works for them, especially if they're left-leaning hypocrites. Everyone in that dude's life in the past and now has failed him. I'm not understanding the logic by going this far just to be annoying to someone. Hope the dude gets locked up for everyone's safety. Yes, I agree. Now we also have other individuals who claim that or this Sturgis individual, which is showing a picture of me, it's always a blurry image. I'm a great looking dude with my amazing beard that people compliment on me on a consistent basis because it is absolutely amazing. So this is apparently Sturgis every time Ethan Van Sciver goes out and has a good time. And what this individual, who has an anime profile picture as you would expect, who probably has never seen Pokemon in his entire life, thinks that going out and doing harm to your body is having a good time. He tried to compare this to me going to New York for a week and seeing family and friends and going to New York Comic Con for 4 days. Yeah. Okay, and again, it's always a zoomed in picture of me. And of course, it's usually boomers that don't know how to change the settings of video quality to anything higher than 360p because they're slow in the head. Good time. Dude also realized he has to take care of an autistic daughter and a wife with Parkinson's. Okay. That means be a man. Rather than EVS spending 6 hours a night plus doing trash casts, he could spend those 6+ hours either drawing or spending time with his wife and daughter rather than using it as an excuse to be an a-hole. So, maybe that'll make you drink. No. Weak men. It will make weak men drink. Clearly you're a weak individual. Clearly EVS is a weak individual. Because if that's what's going to make you drink, that means you're weak. You should be at this point strong for your family, not being a weak-ass B-word. Ethan's good time, quote-unquote, crack pipe. Shout out to Bruce, by the way. Speaking of good time, jeez, that's the look Andrea gives. Ethan can't be let out of the house. Matt Barr. I used to be somebody, now I'm nobody. Drunk Ethan Van Sciver, because that's what happens when you get drunk. Your real, true self comes out. Your real emotions and real feelings come out. That's kind of what happens when you do that. Obviously, they always got to turn it into some weird gay stuff. It's very weird how these individuals go get some sun. It's almost like I'm using a ring light that's completely white because, of course, people like this don't know how anything works nowadays. They sit up here and just talk a bunch of nonsense online behind their fake avatars because that's exactly what it is. They don't understand. It's like you guys, I live rent-free in your guys' heads. I was literally on vacation in a different state, barely tweeting at all, and people were still talking about me. That's how I know for a fact I live in your heads rent-free. That is the craziest thing I've ever seen. How I could literally go to a different state for a week and you're still talking about me as I'm not producing content. That doesn't make any sense. You got roasted in your own comment section. You're a faceless individual talking crap behind an avatar. Good looking man right there. Funny how it's always a blurry photo. Because it is. And like I said, I could be away on vacation. These weirdos like Teasel Spencer will be like, oh, he just made it up. Yeah, because my badge over there from New York Comic Con 2024 that says One Piece 25th anniversary is totally made up. With a lanyard that I picked up from the convention. Yeah, clowns. I swear, it's like when they're not having fun, no one's having fun. And then they think fun is going out and damaging your body. It's funny how I can leave for a week and I can still live it up in New York at New York Comic Con and not damage my body with alcohol or drugs. So, I really do appreciate you all for checking out this video. Hit like if you liked the video. Comment below what you feel about all this. Subscribe for more content. Hit the bell for notifications. Set the bell to all that we will get a notification anytime I post a new video. Go live on this channel. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.